If you want to know how to run a highly profitable cleaning business without actually cleaning, then this video is for you. I'm going to teach you the pros and cons of this business model and help you avoid the common mistakes I see so many new cleaning business owners making, which will save you tons of time and money. And I'll also reveal my preferred client type for this model, and it's not what most remote cleaning business owners are going after. Let's get into it. So first, what is a remote cleaning business? The definitions can vary, but simply put, you operate a cleaning business, but you hire other people to do the actual cleaning, which allows you to focus your time and energy on growing the business. And it can also mean that you run the business from anywhere. Now, before we go further, understand that if you're just starting out and you're okay doing some of the cleaning yourself, you can still make incredible money. It is very possible for a solo cleaner to make 6 figures a year in profit, even working part-time. I did this for many years and loved it. And now I have many students doing the same. But I now have a team of subcontractors in my cleaning business, as many of my students do, and this brings many perks. So just know that the remote model is something you can grow into, or with the right training, something that you can even launch from the very beginning. So what are the pros to this business model? The first is obvious. You don't have to clean. And for many, this is a huge deal. Personally, I am one of those cleaning business owners who loves cleaning, but I know many hate the idea. Number 2, if you do all the cleaning yourself, your income will eventually get capped. But by hiring the cleaning out, your income growth is virtually limitless. And number 3 is freedom. Freedom to be in control of your income goals, your schedule, your everything. Now, as a solo cleaner, you can still experience a measure of freedom, especially if you're coming from working for someone else. But this is the business model where you can take your freedom to new heights and really see your hard work pay off. Now, what are the cons to starting a remote cleaning business? Number 1 is that in this business, and in most businesses really, finding and hiring others to work for you is the most difficult part. I've owned my own cleaning business for over 20 years, and I have no trouble finding clients, no trouble getting those clients to hire me, and no trouble getting them to pay me top dollar. But where many cleaning business owners struggle is in finding good people to work for them. That said, finding hardworking and reliable people to sub out your cleaning to is by no means impossible if you do a few things right, which we'll get to soon. Con number 2 is that no one will ever care about your business as much as you do. So if you're a perfectionist like me, you will have to learn to let go a little bit. And con number 3 is that the more people involved in your business, the more potential there is for problems and complaints. But with proper training and some key systems, this can mostly be eliminated. Now, as promised, what are the biggest mistakes I see remote cleaning business owners making? There are 2. Mistake number 1, not charging enough. This is a huge issue in this industry, especially with new cleaning business owners. They assume that cleaning is a cheap skill, so they set cheap prices. And this leads to a lot of problems. When you don't charge enough, you're attracting the wrong types of clients, those who only care about the price. When you don't charge enough, you won't be able to attract, pay, and keep the best subcontractors. And when you don't charge enough, you obviously are going to see little to no profit, which will lead you to giving up on your business. The solution is to go after clients who are value-driven, not price-driven. Price-driven people will always be looking for the best deal, whereas value-driven people are looking for a better service. Alex Hormozi says this: there is a market in desperate need of your abilities. You need to find it. And when you do, you will capitalize, all while wondering what took you so long. Don't be romantic about your audience. Serve the people who can pay you what you're worth. And in my 20 plus years of cleaning business ownership, that is the absolute truth. Mistake number 2, they don't look for the right types of cleaners. Most teach to simply hire other cleaning business owners. So basically, you search for cleaning business owners in your area who might be struggling. They don't have a lot of reviews, they don't have a lot of clients, so you sub out your cleaning jobs to them. You can find some success with this method, but I prefer to look for subs who have zero desire to be a cleaning business owner. Why? Because if I take care of them, they aren't going anywhere. Whereas someone who is always aspiring to get their own clients will, over time, just try to learn from your experience and may eventually stop working for you. Or worse, some may even try to steal clients from you. So it's been suggested that you test their loyalty to you by sending them to clean a friend's house and see if they try to steal the client from you. But I prefer to just meet up with them and see if they're a sub I want to work with. And if you're truly remote, you can even do this over video conference. So just like you should have a profile for your ideal client, build a profile for your ideal subcontractor. As promised, I am now going to tell you my preferred client type for this business model and why. But before I do, hit that like button if you're finding value in this video, it really helps. So I have worked for all 4 main client types: residential, commercial, vacation rentals, and construction cleaning. But commercial cleaning is my preference for this business model, and here's why. The biggest reason is consistency. It's the same job every day. So once that sub gets comfortable with that job, it's easy money for them and they'll keep coming back. Next is that the lifetime value of commercial clients is typically way higher since the work is repetitive. You can absolutely get repeat customers in residential too, and that should be your goal, but it's way easier in commercial. You'll also typically have a longer term contract, which means the sub can't try to take the client away from you. And since most of the work is after business hours, there is little to zero interaction between the sub and your client. That said, you can be successful with the other client types too. Back to the quote from Alex Hormozi: "Find the market in desperate need of your abilities." But in my experience, commercial is the way to go. It does mean some more upfront work for each new client, but then you can keep that client for years to come with very little ongoing effort on your part. Whereas in residential, you might need way more volume or customers to hit that same income that you can hit in commercial with way less work. Just make sure your clients are getting quality service and they'll have no reason to look elsewhere. Regardless of whether you're going to do the actual cleaning or not, you or someone in your business needs to know how to bid correctly. To learn all about that, as well as my full process for finding and paying reliable subcontractors, then check out my online course linked below. Or if you're not quite there yet, then watch these videos next. And if you don't find value in them, I'll give you your money back.